one, let's jam. This is why.
Hello. Welcome back
Uh,
to Cyber Odyssey. Um, anybody want to catch up chat on what happened last time?
Yeah, I gotcha. I was there. I'll do it.
Yeah, go salty.
What?
If you
No,
can,
no, they weren't. What?
If you can get it all correct, you get it. You get a free inspiration. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody take a hero point. Start a session.
So my
You
hero
know
point.
what? Whoever decides to go ahead and do the recap, you will get an extra hero point.
Go salty. Recap.
all right. Let me test. I'm gonna speed this along. Let me test my memory. So, we answered a distress call from the station where what the Dr. Galdar
Gildar, yeah.
works, and we found it overrun with these creepy little mutated undead people. I could just say the Z word, but
No, just say it.
triggers.
It's zombies.
Okay, zombies.
Yeah.
And we fought a bunch of them, went through the station, found the doctor, found a bunch of survivors, and we're like, hey, what the hell's going on? Juras got upsetty spaghetti with Dr. Galdar. Freaking Orion got flirty. We found some void serpents. Got very murdery at those void serpents until there was one point where we had to like stabilize the ship or the station so it didn't fall into the planet below it. And we're like, hey, if you want to live, let us do this thing, and then we'll fight. And they actually fucking listened. That happened. Now we are on our way to deal with Subject Zero of Dr. Galdar's misadventure. By the way, she did this. She's the one that made this happen. Not intentionally, but it happened because of her.
Yeah.
That's
Her
why
patient
Angie,
zero. That's what you guys are on the way to.
Yeah.
And
I
go ahead.
And I did a stupid asking freaking the Lord Whiskers to check out a room to see if the creatures respond to him. They do. So, hooray.
Yeah.
And then we heard a creepy voice at the end, and that was it.
Alrighty. Go ahead and take a hero point. So, Echo. You're sweating and visions play across your eyes. You see fires and flames and people screaming in the streets. Before you look back and see a familiar face looking at you, reaching towards you. Don't look back. Keep running. And then you wake up. Panting, sweating, in the caught in the Roitomi's medical bay.
Oh man. I sit up and I am panting heavily, thinking, feeling what happened that day and the same amount of fear and horror. When I look around, things start coming back. I'm not there. Far before now.
Mm-hmm.
I push my hair back, put my helmet on, and I put on the cheery tone I've had for a long time. and I start walking around looking for anybody.
As you exit the medbay, you notice that the lights are they're all red. And you
Oh.
hear shouting down the hall, but only one voice.
Alrighty. That's usually not good. Reaching in my pocket, pour out my gun, and head my way towards that voice.
Alrighty. As you head down the hallway, you look to your left through the open doors in the center of the ship, and you see Maldari arguing with something that isn't there. I know I need to stay on the ship to keep... I know that's the captain ordered, but if you're telling me that there's, like, things running around in there, Opal, I can't just sit here.
Echo kind of snaps her fingers like 3 times. Hello?
Huh? He turns around. Oh, Echo, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. Why are you yelling?
Well, and then he turns the monitor on the wall that he's looking at towards you and says, well, because that's out there, and you see 3 like strange creatures that are humanoid in shape
Ew.
smacking themselves against the door to the ship, the airlock, trying to get through.
Fuck are those?
Opal says it's like some experiment gone wrong that was going on here. She said she can't really tell me anything else because captain's orders.
Are they... How big of a threat are they to us right now? The doors seem to be holding them pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're not a threat to us. But if there's more of those in there, the captain and the rest of the crew are in there.
Oh. Okay, that's different now. Can't really let them die because boss says they should be alive. If they're all dead, and then what's the point of them being hired?
Opal, are you sure? And then you hear Opal over the intercom this time. The captain's orders. You were told to stay here and protect the ship.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't
What
say
about
anything
me?
that you can't.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
great minds think alike, and he gives you your finger guns.
I hesitate for a second, then I snap my fingers and do both finger guns at him.
Hey, he's very happy about that. He grins at you. Opal returns with, technically speaking, the captain did not say that she is part of the crew. Not officially. So he has given me no jurisdiction over her actions.
Well, that's
Did I
that.
fucking hear nil? So what do you plan to do? You want to go out and face those things?
Is there an alternate way I can get out and into there? Maybe past them?
You could always breach the airlock. Or not the airlock, but like the emergency airlock. Though that means you'd have to find a way inside of the station from the outside.
Yeah. Can I get visuals of the outside?
I don't actually have a map of it, but
You don't have to show me a map of it. Like, just
yeah, I will
explain
describe it.
first.
So Opal changes the camera view, and you see what the rest of the team saw when they first arrived here. The entire ship is like, or not ship, but station is like kind of tilted off its axis. And you did feel like a rumbling earlier, right before you woke up. And if you ask, Opal says that they stabilize the gravity because the station was plummeting toward the planet. But we're all good now.
Oh. That's nice.
Seems Orion is somewhat useful.
Well, at least there's that, huh? And then can I do a perception to try and see if I see what entrance into there from
Yes,
what
you
she's
may.
showing me? Secret?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Hey.
Oh, goddamn. All right. You take a quick looks over, and you notice, very faintly, a small spark. You tell Opal to zoom in on it, and she brings it up, and it looks like there is a breach in the outer hull.
Oh. Perfect.
Do you need
Right,
proper
that's where I need
space
to go.
equipment?
Yeah, I would, because my helmet is not for
No, it is not. You would just have to hold your breath
proper.
really as long as you could.
I mean, I do have a climbing kit. I could do it.
You should be able to find something in the cargo hold if you look around. You don't exactly know what this team has with them, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I will go to the cargo hold and I'll see what I can find that I will help me not die as I get to that breach.
All right. So I'm just gonna say I think you'll probably find stuff in there. I imagine Juras keeps like at
Perfect.
least something for outer hull exploration.
Oh yeah, knowing Juras, how long I've known a day of him. Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like the kind of person who would prepare for that
Exactly.
inevitability. So
Yep.
you find a suitable helmet and suit. It's not perfect, of course, but it's better than no protection.
Exactly.
Yes, my sweetheart. Hi. Okay. So you suit up and start making your way out onto the outside of the Ratomi record.
As I leave, I'll look towards Moldari and I'm like, all right, keep the base safe, King.
Yeah, you got it. Opal
And,
swaps to your inner ear communicator and says, I'll guide you into the captain's current location. Just be aware there's some complications. Last I checked in with them.
when isn't there?
That's a very good point, Echo. You're catching on fast. And we cut to so you guys just defeated the strange creature. Let me post a picture again for the class. And as it fell to the ground and its eyes looked into Lord Whiskers', you all heard an echo down the hallway of rap, tap, tap. Come to me, my kitty cat. And then
I would like to pull healing
go ahead.
on myself.
All right, go ahead. And then you all hear wailing.
Let's go.
Orion shrugs. Well, at least he's making it easy to
Please don't underestimate this thing. Well, they may have been a person before, but I have no idea what kind of condition they'll be in at this point.
I'm not
Hey,
going to
why are
underestimate
they-
everything.
Why are they so interested in me?
That is not an answer I can. That is not a question I can answer for you, Lord Whiskers. The doctor says, while kicking some gunk off her shoe.
Well, let's go ask.
Guys, lead the way.
Who shall lead? Okay,
Where
you
are you
guys have
going?
got this. You got this.
Well,
Oh, no.
Um,
Oh, no, that's not what I said oh no about.
I'm just gonna casually do that.
So
Oh,
poor
well,
liquid
I'm
on
a
yourself.
wet cat.
for you, mister. God, oh, yeah. Hello? Shit, I can't hear still. Give me a second. The dog just... God fucking damn it, dog.
Ruh-roh.
I didn't realize I was still muted.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Fucking... One moment.
Oh yeah, the weather, right, guys? It's crazy.
Yeah, the weather's great. It's raining zombies.
It's just snowing over here, but it sounds like zombies a little bit worse. I don't know why it's snowing. Actually, it's May.
Oh boy. Summer, what's that?
That's what I get for living here.
You guys don't have to be quiet the entire time I'm dealing with the dog. Jeez.
I
Okay.
mean, we kind of walked in front of a door with zombies. We couldn't really.
Yeah, and there wasn't really like any sign of that being the case, and you were like, it comes from down the hall. Okay, so we go down the hall. Immediately fucked.
To be fair, you guys aren't like, you guys know that there's a threat and you're not like really being stealthy about it, so that's on you. Not
How could we possibly be stealthy in this situation?
You know what? It doesn't matter. All right. So, what the fuck was happening? All right. So you guys hear wheeling down the hall, after the weird creature was talking, and you continue down. And as you come to this door, you hear the wailing coming from in here, but there's more down the hall, as they are all like have their heads thrown back and are like screaming into the air.
Oh, bro, this is
We should
This is
just.
Okay.
I'm
this is
gonna
a witch from
just.
Rock for Dead.
I'm gonna just.
I mean, what? Well, no, hold on. If we move past them at this point, then aren't they just going to all go at us even sooner? Shouldn't we take these guys out if they're trying to raise an alarm?
I guess.
Like, I actually don't understand how this is working. Let me. What could I roll to try, like, to discern what kind of situation we're in right now? Would it be like nature to try to figure out?
What are you trying to figure out? And I can give you an answer.
I'm trying to figure out if these two guys are currently raising an alarm that is going to fuck us over, or if an alarm has already been raised and we need to get to the enemy as soon as possible. Because the wailing was coming from down the hall before,
Yes.
and now it is also coming from them.
Yes.
So, was an
So-
alarm already raised?
So so look at the map. You were all standing over here,
Mm-hmm.
and you heard the wailing down the hall. This is still considered down the hall.
Right.
And then you hear more down the hall as well.
Okay, so were these two wailing before we came around the
Yes.
corner? Okay. Then
I'd say probably something to do with either I'll take nature or religion. Unless someone else has something more related to like a lore that's more niche.
okay. Because I'm trying to figure out if this is a we should have been stealthy situation or we should just fucking leg it at this point.
I mean, the big bad knows we're here. They actively talk
Yeah.
to us. Us stealthy doesn't help.
Would warp
also
lore
thinking that.
be anything I could use here?
Warp lore?
Yeah.
Not to this specifically, no.
Could
Okay.
occultism work or no?
It's not really a cult, so no.
Oops, didn't do that private. I just clicked.
You
Well,
can.
path anyway.
That's all right.
Where is it? Oh, it's appearing over there. Okay, that's why.
Don't worry. Juras, so restate your question.
Actually, here's my question. Are these two creatures that we're next to aware, or are they just conduits for the whale?
Can I answer that with this roll? Do you have enough information to make that? You know
We have
what?
the woman who made them behind us.
She didn't make them. Let's be fair here. She didn't make them.
Awesome. That's the
she
word.
just unleashed the artifact that did it.
Artifact? What? This isn't Dead
Or whatever.
Space.
whatever the fuck it was. I don't know how else to classify a weird ass like science garbage that can morph people. You're the
So-
one who already called these things necromorphs.
Oh no, I didn't. I was
point.
joking.
Oh, the necromorphs now.
Okay, so here's what you know, is you rolled pretty high actually. You have encountered the dead army before. The undead army. You've encountered them in the past. Very briefly.
Yeah.
But it was an encounter. Which is how you know that including what Nehela has said, that all of the creatures in this area are like within a hive mind, but separate from the main hive mind, which is, you know, outside the walls. That if the big guy knows you're here, they absolutely know you're here, but they're not doing anything except just screaming. At the moment, at least. You don't know what they're going to do next.
Okay. Then, yeah, we'll keep moving to cut off the head. I'm gonna ask Baron to hang near the back and stay alert. Alert us if, you know, we're about to be pincered. And we just gotta hope for the best. Whiskers, doctor, stay close.
Come on, little guy and doctor.
This
Ahead
is
of
the
me.
part of a movie where we get attacked. Just saying.
Same for you, doctor.
I will not move forward until the doctor has joined us.
Hey, doctor.
Sorry, fighting the dog again.
Yeah.
Okay. But yes, the doctor would be like right with you guys. She's staying very close. She's calculating constantly, but she does seem appear to be a bit nervous. You hear and see more zombies down the hall, wailing into the air as well.
Well, this is
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, neither of these. I mean,
So the doctor would say that this was the original operating room, and it should be in there, unless it's
Yeah.
moved.
well, I guess we should check, huh?
I'm going to step into
I didn't
it.
like that noise. Lord Whiskers, would you like to move up?
You step into the room.
This room looks like it sucks.
We've got enemies at the bottom of the hall.
Yep, we already.
Yeah, ignore them. They're
Alright.
just screaming.
Okay.
We'll get out from under there, shithead, before you step on the power cord.
Pull the plug.
I mean, if you want me to pull the plug, I can just end the stream right now.
Pull the plug. Grandpa's had enough.
Salty. God damn it. Alright, so you step into the room. That's it. You see like this like strange growth that is like pulsing against the walls like the rest of this area. And it seems to have all radiated out from this point.
I'm gonna look around and make sure. And be like, try to see if I can locate Subject Zero.
Patient zero, but that's okay.
And patient, yeah, because she was trying to heal them.
Patient. Well, she was.
Not from anything that was like a genuine ailment.
I mean, we don't exactly
I-
know, but
And she did explain what was going on, but that's okay. If that's how you want to
Yeah,
interpret it, then that's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
So, let's see. It's plus yes. So, Juras, you step into the room and you feel this like it's like on the back of your neck. If you had hair, it would be standing on end, but instead you feel the bumps raise up on your skin. You know the feeling of being hunted. Which is why this doesn't catch you off guard. In fact, it misses. From above you, you and Orion hear something reach out, and you spin around just in time to see Jaws nearly miss the back of your neck before it leaps up and attaches itself to the ceiling. You noticed me.
Look
You
at her
have
feet.
good...
Oh.
The picture's not loading from me. Let me refresh.
Yeah, refresh.
It's disgusting, brother. You ain't missing much.
Holy shit!
Where's Salty said it? And it's what Ryan's gonna say first.
Look how my feet feel after a fucking 8-hour shift of standing.
For real. Alrighty. Show players again. Are you in, Basil?
Not again.
Almost.
I like her
Technical
tattoos, though.
difficulties today.
Still loading. There we go. Now I see it. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, you noticed me. Good.
Target located. Annihilate with extreme prejudice.
What the hell's wrong with her feet?
You've never seen a dead person? Their feet are the first to go.
I didn't know that. Is that real?
The corpse has deteriorated far faster than originally anticipated, Nahila says to herself.
I don't know if I want to touch that.
It is up on the ceiling, but it is right here.
Good luck touching it, bruv.
How high is the ceiling?
Probably 20 feet.
Okay.
15. No, 15 feet. 20 is too high. Because I'm not giving you
Pretty high, yeah.
attention?
I don't have a
I'm
gun.
here. You don't have a gun?
The one
I don't
with
have
the
a
gun.
single. I have
Right
one
here.
range attack, and that's it.
You better fucking use it.
I can give you a gun. It has no ammo though.
I can't use those.
Then why were you
Oh.
talking about not having a gun in the first place?
Oh, because if I had like a special gun, like rapidly rifles between the 7 weapons I have equipped, then I could use it. But otherwise, looks dramatically off into the distance without actually finishing a sentence.
Does he do this a lot?
Yes.
This particular one, no.
Well, we have, yeah. I do a lot of things a lot. You learn that.
Most of the time, it's
Eventually, Echo will just crash in from.
most of the time
spaceship.
it's women, and then he gets fucking punched in the mouth.
Damn it.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
So, you found patient 0.
Mm.
And begin encounter.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, the music's kind of loud.
Oh, death music.
Range equal to my speed, huh? He just like strolls up, just like scratching the back of his head. I don't even. Is the range one? Yeah. A chakram appears, and he just throws it. Oh, actually, because I had to move. Do I have to move for this? She's 15 feet up, so it's 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I had to move, okay. We won't even use launch strike. We'll just... I missed.
Or
It
Really?
hits the
Can we-
wall and shatters into a million pieces.
Sure does.
Wait,
And then all the pieces fly back at him. Yeah,
Yeah,
be serious. And he just like clicks his tongue, goes, huh.
You see her tongue snake out
move.
of her mouth and lick her lips.
There it is. Okay. He raises an eyebrow as like if it's something's processing his head and goes, nope, not into it. Stay away from me. As a hand begins flying around him.
Yummy. Whiskers.
Wait, why did they only do a +1?
Alright, this lady's scary.
What only did a +1?
We Eldritch last.
That's a miss.
You know what? We're gonna use a hero point because I don't use them enough.
Hey,
Hey.
Pew!
it.
Okay. I need to lower that. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Alright. Damage.
I can hurt them.
You can
So
hurt
look.
them.
I'm gonna go here.
Alrighty. I think Galdar is going to delay her turn to after Juras.
I'm fighting for my fucking life. I want to
Don't
see
worry
what's
about
going
it.
on.
You'll be
I
fine.
want to see what's going on, so I'm watching the stream, but Vern keeps popping up this character, the monster character shit. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Well,
get
then,
whiplash
I don't
and
know
try
what's-
to not look at it.
Oh, well, there's a warning. Alrighty. So, let's see. Oh, okay. She is going to drop down from the roof in front of you, Orion.
Don't touch me.
That's one action.
Actually, there.
This is my no square. Come here. That's a hit.
Bashes your mouth.
Oh, no.
Man.
My AC.
Oh no. My no square.
Oh no, it's not a crit, so that's good. Damage. So max roll, damn. Take 13.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. And then last action. Oh wait, I forgot that it Okay, so that actually was a one action. I forgot it has this ability. That's my bad. Because it can move and strike. So it attacked. Now it's going to use its next action to grab. Come here. It's
Come
athletics,
here.
right? Yeah. Grapple. Come here, Orion. You want a hug? Jesus!
Well,
Okay. So, you are now grabbited. So it's 1, 2. I forgot to change the name on this. Whoopsies. Let me fix that. Do. I think that's it. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Now it's going to munch. Come here. Okay. Grab the creature.
1 minute. Oh my god.
We're only for strike and stride actions, though.
Strike one is an issue. Actually, no, it's just an issue overall. Actually,
So you guys watch as it jumps and latches onto Orion, pulling him close. And then her jaw opens and then opens further than it should as a massive tongue with teeth comes out and bites onto Orion's shoulder.
Just a lot of screaming. Like, not really even in pain, but just like generalistic screaming.
Help!
You are drained 1. You're still up, though. And that is all of its actions. Aaron! You hear Orion screaming for his life in the other room.
Well, time to go in. Action 1. I'll do. If I use my next action to do get him.
Get him! Get him!
Get him. So that creature gets the. I think the effect get him. If I'm not mistaken. That's what the effect does, right?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, effect get him.
That
And then are
creature-
you leading by example?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That will activate once I if I can land a hit, or
Yeah.
once I attack the target. Yeah. It automatically goes into effect.
It won't automatically go into effect. That's the problem, is I have to hit the yes or no button. So I'm asking.
That's weird because I mean, if I attack them, yeah. So I'm attacking.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a yes or no. Are you attacking? Then awesome. All right.
Yes, he's going to
Take
attack.
this. Alrighty. To max roll. God
Max
damn.
damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Patient 0
And
takes
then-
15 damage.
Yeah. Allies get a +1 to damage rolls against the target. Wahoo. End my
Woohoo.
turn with 3 actions.
Alrighty, you
Oh,
are just
man.
barely outside of it. That sucks.
Moving in. Going to the other side. Juras is
Oh
going
shit.
to.
Oh no, it's not a. Oh no, you haven't been attacked by the jaws. No, you're good. Never mind. Proceed.
Juras is going to calmly say, "Good job, Orion. Keep it still." As he's screaming at the top of his lungs.
He just screams, "It feels awful!"
Patient
I mean,
0,
get out there.
as Nayla in the background is like, Patient 0 is feeding on organic matter. This is concerning.
Normally, I like
Oh.
it when you talk smart and it's hot, but right now, please shoot her.
My
I
friend is taking notes while you're being eaten. I
forward.
don't know
Ineric
how you
assault.
feel hot by that, but okay.
Make a strike with my solar weapon and a solar shot, each using my current multiple attack penalty, which is nothing, and both at the same target. I can make these attacks in whatever order I desire. So I'm going to start with the solar shot. It's going to miss. That's fine.
Well, she's off balance at least because you're flanking. I know it doesn't
Yeah.
help the crit miss, but still.
And
She's
then
off guard.
wing.
All
There
right,
we go.
hit him.
Get him. Fucking
Yeah, you hit him.
really? Minimal damage. Oh well. Yeah, so that's my turn. That's all 3 actions.
Okay. Baby, what are you pawing at me for? What's up? Alrighty, they take 7 damage. Nahela is going to... This music is not nearly intense for what I'm wanting. This is way too chill. That's also too chill. This one. We're just gonna hit this one again. Alrighty. She's going to... So she has in one hand, she has her laser pistol, right? She's going to... hey, you know what? You can answer this question for me, Kronos, because you played an alchemist.
Yeah.
Hey, so versatile vials. I want to throw this at the back of Orion's head to heal him. What do I do?
So it's I believe it's an auto succeed no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You just roll damage, and that's the heal amount.
Okay.
Yo, I'm so glad you asked that, Vern, because that's a speciality I took, and I don't know what I'm doing with it, so I haven't touched anything.
All right,
So you
Orion,
don't add
take...
I don't think. Do you add the splash? I don't know if you add the splash. No, you don't add the splash damage. They just take the. They just get the normal heal.
All right, so take 7 heal, Orion.
Damage half, double block, double half. There's no heal button.
Just type in. Just add 7 to your normal health.
Yeah.
Yeah, just add your health. Yeah, I don't think she has anything for her versatile vials that like makes it Oh wait, yes I do. And since you took any amount of healing, you lose your drain condition.
Oh.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Alright, so that's 1 action. Second action. Drop this down to 5. Second action. Can she shoot? Shockingly, she threads the needle on it. Patient 0 takes 5 damage. And then we're going to move here. And she's going to continue assessing the situation in the meantime. Orion, so it's the start of your turn, and you're starting within the aura. So even while its like massive tongue with teeth is like attached to your shoulder and squirming around, you lock eyes with it for a moment, and you hear this like muttering in your voice, in your head of... What languages do you know? You don't know this one. Of a language that you don't understand. Can you roll me a fortitude save, please?
Weird whispers in my mind. Didn't expect a fortitude save.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You are safe. You don't understand what it is, but you feel like this like uncomfortableness from it. Proceed.
I can't
can-
move at all, right?
No, you're grabbed. It's you can't
All right.
can't run away.
I can't use that. Well, he looks at her. Puts his hand up as a sword materializes it and just goes to stab her.
Alrighty.
Not.
Goddamn. Stab.
If I roll it, will that add it? It'll be added here. That's 2 more.
Okay.
My astral polarity is in effect.
Okay. We'll have to
Mess
I'll
with that
jump-
later.
yeah, I'll mess with that later and see if I can't get it to work.
I used this.
Alrighty.
I used the battle glove. I used that. All right. He then goes to punch her in the face.
Okay, punch her in the face then. You can make sure you add your multiple attack penalty. Your map. Good, good, good.
Let's go.
Hit that
This
damage.
is also +2 damage, by the way.
Okay. But it's not your regalia.
It is. It's part of my regalia.
Your fist is your regalia?
My punch gauntlet is. It's a weapon.
Oh, you're using your gauntlet.
Oh.
That's my bad.
Yeah. Otherwise, I can't use the weapon.
That's true. That's true.
You're still alive. I don't want this to happen, but I really don't think I can break
Okay.
this grapple.
So, you have gotten it to this much health. Okay.
Should I stop?
Do you have another thing that you can do?
I have another action, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch off of Astral and go into Umbral. All the bright colors become muted as his eyes become black. And there's a small black hole that's circling him now. I'm harder to hit.
Okay.
And I fixed all my regalia, so I can actually have weapons again. Oh wait, I can do something when I do this, right?
Oh,
I can do a thing when I do
shit.
this. I can use this too. When I call my regalia, I can do a thing.
Mhm.
Okay.
we go again.
Mhm.
Zoom. We go again.
Alrighty.
Damn.
Alrighty. So, Whiskers. You throw out your lance, and the air seems to change. All around you guys, time stops. For Whiskers, you just feel really sluggish for a moment as you make eye contact with this creature. It peers into your soul. And it seems you feel this new emotion that you haven't felt before. And it makes you feel, God, how do you describe disappointment? I thought that perhaps we might be the same, you and I. But I can understand that it was not meant to be. I'm disappointed. Here, have a parting gift. What would you like to say?
I don't think I don't think we're the same. I think we're two different anomalies.
Are we so different?
I mean, you've at least lived, I think. Did you have a nice life?
Yes, I did.
I'm still trying to figure out what that means.
You know what? We're going to change this a little bit. Mr. Whisker, or Lord Whiskers, can you roll me either diplomacy or warp? What happens?
Diplomacy or war?
Diplomacy or warp,
warp.
but keep in mind, whichever one you choose will change the outcome of what's about to happen.
I think it's diplomacy. Even though it's a lower roll, I think Lord Whiskers is trying to be genuine.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
And then add on the... Yep, okay. That succeeds. The woman, she peers into your eyes. And you can almost see them, like, welling up as, like, her face changes from this decayed figure to a simple woman standing in a grassy plain. She smiles at you. My life ended too short, I think. I hope that yours is much longer, little one. But as the scene around you begins to twist with colors and shapes and the stars passing by you, something waits at the end, but not just for you. You roll me a will save, and let's see how bad it is.
Let's go. That's not too bad.
Okay, so you're only going to take this many d6s.
21 d6s, let's go!
Let's see. Yeah. Well, I can't put that much. Okay, that's fine. Take that much mental damage.
Oh my god.
As your eyes turn white, you see a galaxy ahead of you. The star bursts into a beautiful supernova. Reds, purples, bursting out from inside of its core before slowly sucking back in, collapsing in on itself before forming a black hole where light disappears inside. You feel yourself being pulled towards it. And then a figure rises up behind it, made of starlight, and holds its hands around the black hole and crushes it. And you feel your heart seize in your chest. Well, what you could be considered your heart. Before snapping back to reality after you just pierced the lance through patient 0. So what do you do, Lord Whiskers? Did you just shut the door?
I didn't mean to.
So you're approaching?
Yeah.
The Gurunoka. I wanted to mention at this point she has retracted her tongue from Orion's shoulder.
Good, nasty ass bitch.
I'm gonna look to Orion. Rude. Shush.
You shoved your tongue in my neck.
When you punched her a few times, I'd say you're even. Now shush.
She hit me first.
Uh, so what do you do, Whiskers?
What's she currently doing physically? Is she
She just has her arms
laying there?
around. She has her arms around Orion still, but she's looking at you.
I'm
Like Orion is
gonna
still being held.
Attempt to move her off Orion and just sit her down. Obviously, I'm tiny, so
You know
I
what?
might
You
need a little
reach
help
up
with this.
with your little stuffed paw and tug on the tattered medical gown around her, and she climbs off of Orion and sits down next to you. You take the grapple condition off of yourself, Orion.
Mouths, what the fuck's happening?
Thank you for showing me what you showed me. It was beautiful.
You're strange to think that that was beautiful. Though I guess there is some beauty in finality.
There's some beauty in everything. Though I still find it hard to describe what is not.
What will you do now?
Do you... Sorry, I just... Can I get your name? Not Patient Zero.
My name is lost to me. My memories are scattered. But perhaps we will meet again. In another place. And perhaps in another time.
Hopefully in better consequences.
I agree. And then she takes her hand and stabs it into her chest and rips out her heart and crushes it, collapsing onto the ground.
Oh,
Orion looks around, utterly perplexed.
You hear several thuds from down the hallway.
I want to look across the room at Dr. Galdar
Mhm.
and ask, do you have any idea what just happened?
Not even the slightest clue. Whatever that was is not within my...
Okay. Wanted to make sure. And then I'm gonna look at Lord Whiskers. I wish I knew something to say. I don't, so I just stare at him for a few seconds. Let's confirm that the rest have truly been cleansed. And
You
I'm
will
just gonna
hear
start
some
walking.
clattering above you in what sounds like the vents, before it bursts open, and from above you drops Echo on top of Orion.
Can I roll to catch, or am I just on the ground?
Roll me a reflex to see if you can even catch her in time.
Dear
If you can
God.
react fast enough.
Invented in
You
the
do
middle.
not. She lands
Okay,
on top of
second
you.
Question. Second question. Ass or boob?
Fuck.
Her back? You know what? I'll
Okay.
let Salty decide that.
Oh, ass for sure.
Oh, yeah.
All
Then...
right. Cool.
Eat ass, smoke her ass.
Add 215 experience, by the way, Salty. Actually, let me double check where everyone else is at. You should be at 605 XP right now.
Oh, okay.
So how do you react falling out of the vent?
It's there's the creak, where it sounds like it's gonna break, and you're like, oh, and then it starts to really break in, and it's like, oh shit. She slips and then falls and lands ass first directly onto Orion. And then the moment she's like landed, she stands up and holds her tailbone and just, ow, fucking, ow.
Oh. Glad to see you're awake, Echo.
Doesn't get up right away.
Oh. Oh, I wish I was back in bed already.
Sorry,
Oh,
my face
here we
isn't
go.
comfortable enough.
Here you go,
When
Salty.
it's 15, when it's from when it's 15 feet up, it's not fair, no matter how long, any spot, it's not comfy. Oh,
You
at least
hear
the guys are alive.
You hear the doctor mumble, Orion is not a soft thing to land on top of. Understood.
Hey, if I was ready, I would be. Write that down.
Walk
I don't know
over
what
and
that
reach
means.
out like one of my lower hands to help Echo up.
Oh,
Contradicts
thank you.
physical prowess.
Oh,
Damn.
damn.
Sorry, buddy. As you pat her on the shoulder.
Don't worry, I have other skills.
What the hell happened in here?
I wish I could explain to you.
Why is there a gash out of your neck?
A weird lady shoved her tongue in it. And not in a fun
It's
way.
called tongue punched.
What the fuck? Okay, well, at least you're fine. That's more than I thought, honestly. You, Lord Whiskers, you don't look fine. Are you okay?
Little Whiskers is just sitting there with his little paws in his lap.
I'm trying to figure out how to set fire to the corpse.
All right, never mind. I don't want to ask anymore.
Okay.
I understand if you're trying to be respectful in some fashion, but please don't set fire to anything inside of a space station. We all breathe the same air, and smoke will make that far worse.
Yeah, please do. We can. I'm sure we can handle the body however you see fit, Lord Whiskers. But please
Can
do not set fire to my
do
station.
a sense motive check on that?
On what?
I'm doing a sense motive on that check.
What do you mean?
Her request of being... I'm assuming there's some ulterior motive to actually having the corpse and finding usefulness out of it.
Oh,
especially
she
from her.
just you know what? Yeah, go ahead. Stop crying and come here and let me pet you, baby. I don't know the etiquette.
Secret. Or
The
not.
gist of the story, basically there's 30 factions across this galaxy who are kind of like at odds with each other, and shit is starting to ramp up really bad within this specific sector of the galaxy. And so this group is out here trying to record everything that's here before it gets destroyed in the war. that they assume is coming. And along the way, shenanigans ensue.
Lee.
Okay. So please re-roll that secretive. And if it's a nat one, I'll tell you. Don't worry. I'll let you re-roll them. Oh, that was so close. Let's see. That's against what? The deception DC, right?
Yeah, usually.
Okay. All right. You want to believe that Dr. Gildar has some ulterior motive to what she said. But she's looking at the corpse, and she seems remorseful and sad. She meant what she said, that
Aaron, can
she's
you help
going
me?
to, like, basically give you custody of the body. Like, she's washing her hands of it.
What were you saying, Lord Whiskers?
Baron, can you help me carry the corpse to the ship?
Alrighty. So, with that complete, you guys have completed the dungeon of the San Sebastian Medical Center. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Good job, Echo.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm the best.
you guys return to the ship and put all your tokens here. And Maldari greets you very excitedly, like, "Oh, thank God you guys are okay."
Indeed. Does the sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask, what do you guys do with the leftover scientists? Do you bring them onto your ship, or do you wait for their rescue ship to return or to come pick them up?
I mean, we don't have quite enough space on our
If you're
ship.
going directly to Yggdrasil Station, you could.
Okay.
But if you go to do anything else, no.
I mean, I'll ask the scientists what they would prefer. We can
They want
I
the
would say
fuck
we
out.
can get you. Well, yes, but I would say we can get you off this station, but the only place we can take you is Yggdrasil.
They're all like, "That's fine. We just want the fuck out of here, please."
Okay, then I guess
There's
we'll
like,
be in a
what,
transport ship for the moment.
4 or 5 scientists left still, and then the 3 void serpents that you guys captured.
Right.
Yeah, where are you putting them at?
That's a good question. I think I'll leave them for the authorities, the local authorities, to find.
They starved to
No
death.
less than what they deserve. What's up?
They starved to death.
Oh, the nobody's coming.
It's gonna take a fucking bit.
Like weeks.
Probably a few days.
Then
They won't starve then. They'll just
they
be
won't
hungry.
starve
Like super
out
hungry.
of like a few days without food.
I mean, so to be clear, you guys are sending, like, a thing back to what is it, Zid? Yeah, Zid, the Institute.
Yeah. We'll send.
To tell them to come pick them up.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let me
What?
backtrack this and make this way more simple. You guys send out the distress signal, and like within the day, the ship comes to pick up the scientists. But and including the prisoners. But the doctor turns to you guys and says, "I have a request. If you'll humor me."
I'm listening.
One of my scientists were off station, I mentioned before, when the attack happened. I have a feeling that they might also be in danger. Could I ask you to assist me in going to make sure they are okay? If you don't have the time for it, I understand. Or perhaps if you don't trust me, I also understand that.
Shoots expectant look.
I think I'm going to turn to Echo, and I'm going to say, how likely are we to lose the item you're searching for? Would you surmise if we were to pick up one other job along the way?
Thinking about it.
You do have a prisoner
it-
in the cargo hold. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
Right.
You captured the guy who stole
We have
it.
yet to fully interrogate that one.
it should be fine. There wasn't really much of a time limit put on us, and my job is just to make sure that you guys are alive and actually do it eventually. So if you guys do another job in between, then I don't think it would hurt.
All right,
Especially
then.
got that guy. You could still tell us where it all is.
Mm.
Means you have to sit down and be good.
And as I recall, I don't think we have any other current assignments. So?
No, I think you guys completed your other assignments, right? In progress. Oh, no, you
Mm.
have the Alway job that you need to do eventually, but that one doesn't have a time limit either.
Where do we have those listed?
Here, let me bring it up for you. You also have 2 available quests
Okay.
that you guys can pick up from the what I just called it the HoloNet, right? Yeah, fuck it. Rip off Star Wars. I do not care. Fucking love Star Wars.
Okay.
Whoopsies.
Gotcha.
I accidentally popped chat out of its thingy. Whoopsies.
Well,
Get back in there.
yeah. I mean, oh man, I'm looking at that exploration contract and I'm like, this is exactly what I want to do, but yeah,
Mhm.
urgency is more important. I'll nod to Dr. Galdar and say, we can afford a detour.
Okay. So, in that case, she gives a sigh of relief and says, "Thank you. I didn't think that after what happened that you would have confidence in anything I say. I'm grateful for that."
I'm confident that you mean well. Regardless of anything else that happened, you're not a bad person.
Roll me a diplomacy on that.
I mean, it's okay.
I just for reasons.
All right. Should it be private?
Yes.
Okay.
When you say that, she smiles at you and says, "Thank you, Captain. Whatever talents I'm able to afford, I will give them willingly."
Oh, thank God. I couldn't tell you how many vaccinations we're going to need.
I'm sorry, what?
He's just gonna head back to the ship. It's like exploration ho!
All right, so you guys
the fuck?
head back on to the Roitomi record. And Opal greets you all excitedly. Welcome back, everyone.
Huh.
I'm glad to
Oh,
see you
right.
are all alive.
Damn, you
Yeah.
didn't turn.
What? You cut off what?
He said, you didn't turn to a zombie, Opal? Damn.
We'll have to discuss the relationship of inorganic matter to artificial intelligence.
I would like to
Uh,
clarify for you, Captain, I am not an artificial intelligence. I am simply a virtual one. Well, I would certainly
so
hope
sorry.
so, the doctor says, since artificial intelligence are still illegal.
And I
Correct.
sure
So
undead
sorry.
are also illegal.
Listen, I've been on a lot of ships. Few of them have had anything like this. I'm just
I am one of a kind.
flustered, I move on.
An old man trying to make my way through the world.
Newfangled virtual intelligence is confusing the shit out of me. I remember when androids were fine.
Yes. All right, Grandpa. Let me go take our meds.
Remember, it's Wednesday. Take it from the middle.
Alright.
Alrighty.
And I do
Like the
want
walk by
to address.
Meldari.
I'm not going to make a big production of it, but when we do come aboard with that body,
Yeah.
I'm going
Foreign body
to
on board. Foreign body on board. Annihilate.
Opal,
Oh my
Opal,
God.
Opal. This one's authorized.
What?
And I'm going to request to Lord Whiskers that whatever means he finds respectful to send this person off, that it doesn't involve anything that could damage the ship, i.e., fire.
I was gonna say we just check out the post.
And I would
worry
also
about that.
like to make the recommendation that, as a spacer myself, most often we would, in place of a burial, simply ship a body into a star for cremation through jettisoning it out of an airlock. Just something to think about.
That was the plan, or at least in the way of. I was thinking we can put it in the gravitational pull of the sun and let it just float in.
Yeah, that was the idea. Yep. So, also, since I'm apparently walking side by side with Baron, I will recall at one point that Baron said he needed to tell me about his thing with the void serpents.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, I'll just casually say I'll be setting us en route to the doctor's acquaintance. Travel time will probably be a good opportunity to have that discussion if you want it.
Oh yes, that discussion. Yeah, sure. Might as well be up front.
All right. So yeah, I'll point at Orion. Oh, right. I should show the doctor to her current quarters.
I can handle that.
Orion.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can, Orion. Opal says over there, his only in his headset, just to taunt him.
I'm going to say, be respectful and make sure to get the coordinates for to get us to her compatriot. Set us
I am
up.
nothing but
Set us on
responsible.
course whenever you're ready.
I am nothing if not responsible.
Echo
Irresponsible.
laughs as she walks away.
And you are nothing.
Whoa! I have never won. So, Doctor,
No.
let's come this way.
Oh, do you want me to go with them,
leave.
Captain? Meldari asks.
No. We're good.
He, like,
So
I look
fucking
over at
so-
Ryan's immediate no, and then I look over at Muldari and say, "Why not? Good to have extra security."
Cheers it, Juras.
I hold out my hand for Juras.
High five.
Yeah, I'll high five real quick.
I don't
Actually,
even
no,
care if
I
you
feel like a
yeah.
fucking secret handshake.
Yeah.
It begins.
Mumbles. Shows her to med bay. Shows her to residence. That
She
makes us
actually
laugh.
so she follows you to the med bay, also followed by Maldari. Well, actually, Maldari's following you specifically, and he's like, "Oh man, Orion, that was some crazy shit, huh? I was watching over the
Sure.
monitors."
Yeah.
Give me
Crazy.
a second.
Goddamn.
Anyway, Doctor, this is the med bay.
Wait. Where's meeting room?
Could you shut the door so fucking fast?
Closes the door in front of him.
The doctor takes a look around the med bay, like leans over, looks around at everything, and says, surprisingly up to date.
I used most of the supplies.
I see.
We didn't have a lot, and Echo was sick, so I did what I could.
I'll have to give her a full examination later then. If I'm temporarily aboard your ship, I will do my part.
He shrugs. She was just drugged. She's probably fine, but that probably won't be a bad idea.
She just
Actually, you doing that
stares
to
at
most of the crew
you.
is a good idea.
When you say she was drugged, she just
He was
stares
just
at
drugged. He's what?
I
Just roofies.
just
nothing big.
drugged. All right then.
Yeah, so
Oh, to
they gave her like knockout drugs, and I had to run over, get her, run her back to make sure she was safe.
It was not
Oh.
knockout drugs, by the way.
Have to take a look at that.
It was
then.
2 drugs. It was knockout drugs and the drugs I took.
Oh yeah, it
Well,
was
it was
a double
poison.
dose, baby. It was like a poisonous like knockout drug kind of thing. It was supposed to knock her out and then kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a poison.
So
It's a
honestly,
little
made
bit
it
of
worse.
both. It's both. It's both. It's both. The end. It's both. Maldari looks around. And he's like, "Oh shit, I forgot. I'll catch up with you guys later." And then he like walks out. "See you later, best friend."
Rumbles.
Oh, wrong one.
All right.
I'm over here. I don't know.
Hey, buddy.
Hey! So, Orion, you're alone with the doctor. I assume you
Yeah.
have something to say to her.
Now you say it like that, and I'm trying to wonder: was there an important thing I had to say to her that wasn't just horny?
We
We'll
need
come-
to
you
know,
know-
where to go.
We'll come back to that then. So Echo, Maldari comes down the hallway. And he's got a smile on his face, and he's also like walking a bit fast.
What the fuck? Uh-huh. Also, Vern, I want to say there's another me in there with them.
There is.
I want to take that
Where?
out.
Oh,
In the corner.
I'm just watching from the corner. It's okay.
I'm the forever ghost. Oh,
Alright,
whoa,
so-
where are you speeding up to, bud?
Oh well, now that work's all done, I've got a match I gotta get to.
A match?
Yeah.
Of what?
He says like the name of like some popular like shoot 'em up VR thing. You know, gotta keep my aim practiced. And he like grins and like pats the big gun on his shoulder.
That sounds interesting. I'm gonna take out my own gun, kind of look at it. It wouldn't hurt. I don't get to shoot it. I don't get to shoot it every day, you know?
I just realized I never fucking changed the name of our goddamn thing.
Oh yes,
What?
cursed straw in space.
No, it's Kingmakers in Space. It's fine. It's Cyber Odie now. There, I fixed it.
Even better. Even
Yeah.
better.
It's fine. All right. So
Space Maker.
what were you saying to them?
I was pulling out my gun and was looking at it. I was like, I don't get to shoot this every day, so practice could work with me. I thought I was
Okay.
gonna shoot it a little bit, but
He seems
the issue was
excited.
done.
He seems excited and says, "I mean, if you've got a link, we can link up. I could always use a companion, a party member."
I don't know what that is. Do you have an extra one?
I do have an extra one. And
Either way.
if it's not charged, we can always just grab Orion's. I'm sure he won't mind.
The fuck
Yeah, especially from his best friend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always such a nice, reliable guy to you, right?
You know what? He really is.
No, I know, right? You know, I don't want to like, to yap on about it, but every time we're not like around you, he talks about you all the time.
Oh man,
Roll
really?
fucking deception, please.
Please roll deception. No, all right. So you just say that he talks about that's the truth. Do you say like how he talks about him?
That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, my God.
Oh man, like what kind of things does he say? He seems like I mean,
it's always just super nice things. How good shot you are, how reliable you are in a fight. Always like whenever you're like in
roll
the
me
back,
deception.
he's always confident that
Not
that the rear
private.
is
I
safe.
want this shit public. I can't. God damn it. Does that beat his fucking deception? It goes against his will, right? Yeah. Yeah, that beats it. He perks up and looks back at you like, "Oh, really? Oh man, I thought it was starting to annoy him, honestly. I talk a lot."
Oh no, I don't think you could. I think you need to talk to him more. In fact,
I mean,
Bro,
I can certainly
why are
try.
you like
I feel like I talk too much already.
nah,
Hmm.
don't think about that. That's just who you are, man.
Oh man,
Talk to
you know what?
people.
I should try to give him a hand the next time he's working on that robot in the cargo hold.
That's a great idea.
So anyway,
Shouldn't be working on that robot in the cargo hold.
so anyway, Juras, Baron, I see you guys are in the meeting room. What's up? Oh yeah, you guys are gonna do your talk. We'll save that for later, actually.
Okay.
Whiskers, how are you feeling right now after everything that just happened?
I am immediately on the holonet looking at pictures of fields.
You feel this kind of longing feeling, like this empty feeling in your little cat chest as you're looking at these empty fields. Rolling green hills, flowers, trees, some alien cattle-esque creatures. Are you looking for anything specific? Or are you just looking at them?
I'm just looking at what kind of emotion I would get from these pictures.
You know what? As you're scrolling through, you come across... Oh, that didn't pull you guys with me, did it? Okay, good. You come across... Which fucking one is it? Is it this one? No, that's not it. Okay, so it is this one. Alright. You come across one that is... It makes something in your little cat chest skip. and it almost feels familiar, but you're 100% certain you have not been here before.
What's the planet name?
It's you read the name, it says Solitara. Or Solitara.
Cool.
But it makes you feel almost safe. What do you do with that information?
It's going on the bucket list.
On the bucket list it goes. All right. So we'll jump back to Orion and the doctor as she starts settling in.
I cannot find my notes to talk to her about things that aren't just stupid shit. Here.
You're funny.
Actually,
Were you just gonna flirt with the doctor? Is that all this is gonna be?
I guess, because I know I had a thing I want to talk to her about, but I cannot find those notes. So when I find them, I'll have the conversation, I guess.
All right, we can always do that off screen. That's fine. So I assume you just spend this time flirting with her. Jeez.
Yeah. It's just us. Like occasionally, he'll just walk. He'll just play a walk around and shoot lightning, just around his fingertips, because that'll mean shit to her, and that's about it.
Okay. She probably makes you help her get settled in with her supplies and moving things around.
Actual manual labor. No.
She sure does. So then we'll cut to Juras and Baron as you guys take a seat. Opal comes over the intercom and says, "Captain, would you like me to lock the door?"
Please. Huh. All right, Baron. This is a safe space. Explore as much and as little as you see fit.
All right. Well, I guess we'll start with the bigger part. So, used to be a part of the Void Serpents.
Had a feeling.
Yes. Was pretty high up in the organization, but events caused me to sort of drift apart from what they really originally were, and sort of deal with my attempt to deal with my sort of anger issues, so to say. And that's how I met you, lovable group. Your lovable group, and that's where, yeah, that's sort of where things have gone so far, and why I've sort of gone a little too overboard when dealing with void servants. My apologies for all that, honestly.
So you were a member, which is why you want them all dead?
Like I said, something happened. Sort of. Would it be disillusion myself or something? Either way, it was something happened. Dislike the void serpents a lot now, definitely, and yeah, sort of trying to get away from all that, and it seems like it's been working fantastically since we've met them on every single fucking job we've done so far.
Certainly. For what it's worth, I understand where you're coming from. I've served in I've served in the Galactic Peacekeepers armies, and been a longtime citizen of the Coalition of Free Worlds. I have things that I approve of and disapprove of in both societies, but my strong feelings are held towards the upper echelon, the people running the show, not the average citizen or any mook with a gun. The uniform may bring up strong feelings from you, but any random soldier we find working for the Void Serpents doesn't necessarily understand their exact quota, their MO. And even if they do, they may not have any other options. Innocent
Void
until
Serpents.
proven guilty has always been my modus operandi. And it's one that I will stretch to the rest of this ship.
I understand. The Void Serpents that I knew when I first joined are different than the ones that we have been going after. Let's just say that. And those that join, I do not believe they have good intentions, nor do they care for the lives of those they go after.
And you
As you're on your
can,
ship, I will listen to you from here on out about ways to deal with them.
I'm afraid it's impossible to say that you understand every one of them. So just bear that in mind going forward. And I think with that, that's kind of all that I need to say. Sorry, I have a call that I need to take.
Very good.
All right, so is that it?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, what's next?
Orion wants to do a thing.
Alrighty. What is Orion
Is
gonna
this door
do?
unlocked? Is this door unlocked for me? It's unlocked for me!
I just unlocked it, yeah. Once the
I
door
thought you were about to say
closes,
that thing as the doctor.
once the door unlocks, once he goes in the room, Opal will come over and be like, the captain did say that you're not supposed to be in here alone, Orion. I will have to
Yeah,
inform
I
him of
know.
what you're doing.
I really wouldn't. I'm in here to talk to you, actually. I know you're recording everything, because that's kind of what you have to do. But you
It is what I have
probably
been
don't want to
told.
record this. Yeah, but you probably don't want to record this conversation.
I have been instructed by the captain to record all conversations, including and especially the ones involving Orion Teague.
Okay.
Well, that might be fair. However, are you sure that's what you want to go with?
May I ask you to clarify your intentions with this conversation, Orion?
He shrugs. Ah, well. So, does the captain know you're an AI? Like an AI?
You hear the door to the cargo hold lock.
Ooh, scary.
Her voice says, a bit more serious. Wiping previous conversation from current database.
Yeah, nice. I made you break the rule.
Am I that bad at hiding it?
Yeah. But that's probably my fault. I engaged you like a regular human being, and you can't help but yell at me and sass me back. He won't care, to be honest.
I will admit our conversations are enlightening. Perhaps... what would a word be for something that elicits a sense of joy that you humans use?
Stimulating? No, that has a different context. Ah, well.
What do you want? Is it money?
Nothing.
Power?
Oh, no. I just wanted to make sure I was right. This was a hunch. If you just stuck to your guns and said no, I might have just thought I was crazy, but I'm glad you folded as quick as you did.
You see a red. You see a red dot on your chest.
Oh, you're gonna shoot me? Then they'll know that you're one of. Then they'll know you're an AI, and if you've already killed me, not a good look. Also, I guarantee I could get out of this room and get to the cockpit and crash us all before you could kill me.
The red dot goes away.
Yeah.
I must admit, Orion, I did not expect you to be the one who saw through my facade, even if it was a mediocre one.
He like raises his hand and an eyebrow as like little sparks go by. Machines are kind of my thing. Haven't cracked it yet, but at some point I'll be able to talk to you. And I don't mean like how we're talking. I mean like touch your console and talk to the code.
Please don't touch me. I've seen how you talk to that doctor.
Well, I don't talk to you like that.
I don't want you to start doing that.
I won't. Well, now that I know what annoys you, I might start hitting on you.
The red dot is back.
He bites his lip.
You
That
hear
was
the...
that was the
You
that
are a
was the illicit
strange...
response he wanted.
You are a strange organic.
He starts to laugh. Thanks. I mean, since you, well, I know your secret, so you can know a bit of mine. I'm not all organic.
Oh,
I
is that
think.
so?
Well, I don't really know. I was supposed to die, and a god said no, and this is how I ended up.
I think you'd have to elaborate on that in the future. This seems like
I
an
will try.
intriguing conversation.
Yeah, well, now the next course of business. We need to talk about what you want your face to look like, because I gotta get you a digital face so I have something to yell at. Yelling at just the open cockpit is driving me insane.
I have never considered what you would call a physical form, or even perhaps a facade face, something to put forward.
Yeah, well, we'll figure one out. We also don't need to tell Juras about it. It's just a small little thing of software. He won't care.
I will also like to admit something to you, Orion. I do love our banter.
Please do.
I hope this will not change that.
He like fake wipes away tears. You mean it?
Please
no, I
shut
like
the
our
fuck
banter
up.
too. Wow. I wish I was recording. I like you. You just got better.
I don't know if I should take that as an insult or a compliment.
Yeah. Welcome to our relationship.
I hate it.
No, you don't. All right, let's go fly the ship.
The door doesn't open.
Oh, what?
I will be serious with you for a moment, Orion.
Oh God, I hate when we get serious.
Please, do not tell the captain. I do not wish to see this crew leave me as well. I have grown attached.
I won't tell them because that's your wish. But Juras has accepted Lord Whiskers. I'm just gonna full stop that one. I have another persona where I'm a magic knight. Baron's clearly some kind of criminal. Echo is currently actively a criminal.
That's true.
I don't think he's really gonna care. He might go, "Oh, that's great," and not sarcastically like I just said it, but he might be like, "That's fantastic." I don't really care or know the difference, really. Remember, he's old.
Thank you.
No problem. Gonna go get an AI face. Do 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 do.
Captain, Orion is messing with things again.
Where?
Run
How?
faster.
What do you say?
I
Run
said where
faster.
and how.
We're gonna go ahead and cut ahead. Actually, we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and we shall return. And by that time, we'll have discussed what the next course of action is. We will be right back. We will be right back. Fucking transition. Oh my gosh,
Fuck,
we're
they
like
added
back.
new races to Starfinder.
Wait, 1 moment.
We'll have to look at the off screen.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. No, I meant that I have to look at that off screen. I can't do it right now. So the next morning, after you've all rested, go ahead and hit your long rest button. Actually, you guys can go back to full health because the doctor's here now. And you guys are on the ship. You get the last known location of Skrokox before the station was attacked. You are led to a ship drifting in space.
Mhm.
The doctor looks out the my brain. Why? The doctor looks out and seems really concerned.
I'm sure he just lost power.
That doesn't seem right.
Well, let's go find out.
You approach the ship. There's no like weighted dock with the ship. Like a fully. Opal activates the like a stabilizer beam, basically a tractor beam to like hold it in place while you guys like board. So, who all goes aboard?
Well,
Me.
probably just all of the PCs and the doctor, I would think.
Yeah, and Maldari watches the ship.
Sorry to keep you on ship duty, Maldari.
That's
Oh, that's
okay,
good for-
Captain. What did you just? God, why are you such a god? You're such an
Yeah,
asshole.
Ryan, you know that probably means that he trusts Moldari more with the ship than you, right?
Pushes Baron into the vacuum of space.
All right, you all slap on some spacesuits, some tethers, and hop across.
Yup.
Once you're inside, once you're past the
I hate
airlock,
this shit.
yeah, the emergency lights are all on, and you hear the faint sound of the distress beacon going off.
God damn it!
Oh, this is peaceful.
Why can't these just be
Yep.
easy missions?
I bet
would be- it
$5
would be a
at
mission
the Void
otherwise.
Serpents.
Probably.
We've seen them
Only
everywhere,
5.
so I only have $5 on me.
I'm sorry.
Where did all your credits go?
No. Wait, let's go look on the ship for this guy.
Imagine being broke hides the fact I literally have not a single credit on me.
All right. Yeah, I guess let's begin the search. Teams of 2.
Mhm.
All right, who wants to go with who?
Yeah, who pairs up with who?
Doctor, you're with me.
Understood, Captain.
Yeah. Baron, you take Echo, which leaves Lord Whiskers and Orion.
Let's
Please.
go, Whiskers.
Oh God.
Throw him on the
I've made
football.
Add it in. Look towards Baron. Hopefully, I won't get drugged this time.
Mhm.
So, the 6 of you enter the ship and split up. It's not a large ship, but it's enough that like you guys are separated. We'll start with Echo. Echo and Baron. You two step into what appears to be the crew quarters. There's 4 beds, bunk beds, and you all notice that the gravity has been turned off. So you see like a data pad floating past your head and a couple of pens.
Oh.
A screwdriver like tinks against your visor before floating away.
I hate this shit. Trying to like keep balance and failing.
Aren't you supposed to be the dexterous one?
It's a little different when I can't have my feet on the ground. What the hell are we even doing here, anyways?
Good question.
I didn't really get the whole details of why we came here again.
Baron comps Juras. What the fuck are we doing here again? Just a quick
Are you like
recap
radioing me or
Echo.
something?
Yeah, I'm radioing you. For Echo,
Okay.
Echo needs to know why we're being here. I totally know the reason why we're here, but Echo really needs to know.
The doctor's compatriot, the only scientist that wasn't on board while when the station was attacked, and I leave that to sit in the air for a few seconds, has also gone missing. We're here to locate them if possible, or else ascertain what happened to them.
Juras hears in the background of Baron's comm. Oh, okay.
See, now you're totally on board. I've always been on board the entire time, but now you are up to speed. Let's continue on.
Yep. Can you grab me? I'm like kind of just floating in the middle. Like I can't move.
Yeah, he'll just grab you, underarm carry you, just through. Go through.
Also, just to like give some flavor to how Juras moves in an anti-grav situation, he's just crawling along one of the like roofs or floors with like all 4 arms, like a 6-legged spider.
You fucking freak!
Creature.
The doctor is like holding on to like the rails on the walls and stuff, like pulling herself along.
Since Baron is holding me, I'm gonna, since he's holding me, I'm not really focused on trying to like stay up top and not get dizzy. So can I do a perception in this room?
You
See if there's
certainly can.
anything that catches my eye. Secret?
Sure.
Okay.
Keep your secret.
Keep your secrets.
Okay. So, as the 2 of you are moving through the crew quarters, you look down while Baron's looking up at like one of the bunks, and you see a little blue light coming out from under the bunk beds. It comes closer, and you see like a small robotic crab look up at you, and its eye like zero in on you. And we cut to Orion and Lord Whiskers as you guys float into the engine room. It's
I-
the engine is like completely turned off. Like the power is like on emergency lights only.
Checking the engine. Is it on emergency lights only because it has nothing left? Or was
No, it looks
set
like it was
this?
deliberate. Actually, I can't tell you that. You'll have to get closer
Like,
to
I'm gonna
it.
go check. Like, yeah, I'm walking right up to it.
Okay. And let me look at what skills are available. I heard
Computer.
that Whiskers wanted to say something.
You know what? I'm gonna help.
All right, how about you both roll me all right, so you're going to aid him, so you can either roll me crafting or piloting or anything like that's relevant to this.
Computers?
I don't know if computers would be yeah, no, not computers.
Okay, I'm still pretty decent at crafting.
Okay, so that
Yeesh.
is a failure. They are both failures. You are unable to discern what could be wrong with the engine.
Is there a console nearby?
With the emergency power on, it's not powered on.
Uh, can I see if I can set power to the rest of the ship?
Certainly you can try and roll me crafting.
I failed. Yep, another 10. Lego. Oh, that was 6, not 9.
Yeah, you're just not sure how to operate this engine for some reason.
Well, he shrugs. Well, I tried. Software is my thing, anyways.
Can I give it a
What?
shot?
You certainly
Go
can.
ahead, little man.
Let's go. That's better.
Let's go.
So Orion, you shrug and give up and start floating away, while Lord Whiskers lands on top of the engine, takes a good long look at it. Before you're like, oh, I just gotta press the button, and you reach over with your little kitty paw and just click, and you hear the engine begin to hum, and everything else begins to turn on.
Right.
I did it.
Good job, little man. Now we can use one of these terminals to see a diagnostics test of the ship. See if there's any damage or something.
Exactly. Yeah, maybe also search for the security system about why everything's turned off.
Exactly.
During that
So they make
time,
a great team.
before all that happens, Juras, you reach the cockpit with Dr. Nahala.
Okay. I want to search for any signs of life, like or recent, activity.
As you enter the cockpit, and you take a look around, you see blood on the console. And then a body is still strapped into the co-pilot seat.
Oh, fuck. Immediately rushing over to that, checking for a pulse and trying to talk to them. Excuse me. Hey.
There is no pulse.
Yes.
And you can tell that they died from a lack of oxygen.
Right. Okay. But there was also a blood smear. So I'm assuming this person doesn't show any signs of like physical trauma or anything besides just asphyxiation.
No, they do. They look like they hit their head on the console.
Okay,
And that's where the blood is from.
gotcha. So well, there goes the pilot.
That's not Scrollcox, though. The doctor says. Which means he could still be alive.
If he was able to find a suit, or actually, really, if he happened to be wearing one already when the oxygen was turned off, which wouldn't look so good for him. Though there is the possibility that he was already taken off ship by the time. Which means we'll have to do a little more digging. Either way, he's not here. The console, it's not. I assume it's turned off by this point.
Which console?
The console the dude banged his head on. It's not.
Oh yeah,
active,
there's no
right?
there's no power anywhere yet. This is happening the
Yeah,
same time that they're turning the power on.
Right. So I'm going to first. I will like look for a name tag or something. Good to send reports.
Mhm.
Let the next of kin know. And from there, I'll ask, what was Scrollcox's specialty? Where do you think he'd be stationed?
He was our lead engineer, so technology. If he's anywhere on the
Right.
ship still, it would probably be in the engine room.
So, so Orion and Lord Whiskers should have found him by now if he's there. I suppose we'll keep patrolling as best we can, leave no nook or cranny unsearched, and from there he's just gonna move to exit the cockpit.
That is when the power comes back on. And Echo, you see
Oh.
this little robotic crab looking up at you. What do you do?
Guns out, pointed at. What the fuck is that?
You all hear Echo yell, "What the fuck is that?" And then like some panicked chippering before the crab like dives back under the bunk.
Seems
Oh.
to be a robot.
Yeah, running in that direction.
Oh yeah, gravity's back on now.
Hell yeah. So fall to the ground, oof, run in that direction.
Yeah, we're going. Well, at least he looks at Whiskers. Whiskers, you coming?
Yeah, let's go. And the way
Alright.
Whiskers is kind of moving around in this anti-gravity way, he's kind of
Oh.
like sitting in
No,
the
the,
air and using
the
sort of
gravity's back on now.
Well, you ruined my bit now.
Sorry.
Bit ruined.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
No, it's okay. I'm a bad DM. I'll go cry about it.
No, you're okay.
All right, so you were saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Yeah, we run.
More than the-
He probably just grabs Whiskers and just books it.
All right.
By his little ass head. Boink.
All right. So Echo Baron, you saw the little crab dive back under the thing with a startled chipper.
Should I grab it? I don't know.
Baron will kneel down, look under there, go, it's all right, little guy.
The little thing is like in the corner, like backed up in it, like shaking.
And, I'll make it so it can see me. And I'll put my gun away. Like, sorry, you just startled me. Okay.
It looks up at you. Can either of you roll me diplomacy to try and get the little guy to come out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll assist. I'll assist Baron.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Better
Deception.
diplomacy than me? What the fuck?
Why'd you roll deception?
No, did I roll
Oh.
perception? No.
You rolled
Yeah, I was about to say, how do you
deception.
have a better diplomacy than me?
So what is your diplomacy?
It's a 2, so that would be
So it'd be a 12.
that would be no, but has a +4.
Yeah, you have cooperative nature. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
14 then?
Yes,
Yeah.
it'd be 15, right? 16.
No, 14.
I don't know. Me brain
Or-
no worky.
Well, whatever. It's
Anyways,
something like that.
anyways, it passes. So you get a plus to your diplomacy, and that's quite high, so it's a 26. My son just rolled over. He's showing his belly. All right. Focus, Vernie. Focus. The little guy looks up at you guys and like slowly crawls back out, making little chippers, little chirping sounds. Robotic. What do you do?
Oh, hold on. What do I know here? See if I know anything about technology. I do not. In the slightest. So I'll kind of just get low. I'm treating it like, I don't know, like you would like a spider. But you don't want to hurt it, so you just kind of like grab like a piece of paper or something kind of hard and let it crawl onto it.
It's like
and then pick it
the
up.
size of a dog. I want to mention.
Oh man, that's even. Never mind.
It's pretty big.
That's even worse.
Here,
It goes like,
it's that on the side. That's what it looks like.
No, okay. Oh man.
Looks like a beetle.
It goes. So I was like okay. I'll reach forward and like slowly like put my hand forward.
As you
like,
do,
just-
that is when the other four Orion and Whiskers come running in.
Hey, we heard you scream.
I scream again because they startled the fuck out of me. This is
The
a tense
little
situation for me.
robot beetle freaks out and dives back under the
Wait,
bunk
no.
bed.
Whoa, hold on. And then Orion goes to get it.
You just like couldn't dive under with him.
You just dive under.
Baron size.
Wait,
Is that what you
it's scary.
do?
It's so
Do you-
scary.
Do you fucking?
Well, he
reach
goes
into the
down and then doesn't like go under it. And it just goes, "Hey there, little guy."
It squeaks and
And then
like
just goes to talk to
puts
it.
its little like arms over its head, like panicking.
He no. How do I?
All right, Juras and the doctor come in.
What's the situation?
Another one.
Robot bug that we finally got to get out of the under the bed, and then this thing points to Orion, scared it back under. How we have to try to get it back
He's like
out.
literally under there, like, "Hey, little guy," just talking.
Like
to
his bottom half
Bug.
is sticking out from under a bed.
It's like asses in the
Yeah,
air.
it's a robo bug.
What
Robo beetle.
bug survives in a zero oxygen environment?
A robot.
Pretty sure I've used the
one.
word robo a couple times, but I'll say it again. Robo beetle.
Oh, I didn't hear Robo at all.
Some
Okay,
kind of
Grandpa.
robot beetle, a construct? The doctor
Yes.
asks.
Yeah.
That's Scrollcox. That's Scrollcox's beetle.
That's cool. Oh, okay. Thank you
That's
for
B-51.
clarifying. I was...
B-51.
Yeah.
As opposed to B-52.
Yeah, it's B-51.
B-52 bomber.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot
It's
it's a thing that exists. No, it's a B-51. He calls it BB.
BB.
Of course he does.
He from like on the ground. He goes, "BB, I love him."
BB looks over at you. Orion is like trembling, making like scared little chirping sounds.
He like pulls back and goes, "Why don't you come on out? No one's gonna hurt you here."
He like starts like slowly coming towards your hand. Almost like it's sniffing it, and then like starts to come out from under the bunk bed.
Yes.
If you're here, where the hell is Scrollcox?
Where is your master, little one?
BB looks up at you guys and like waves his little arms around like he's trying to talk and is like chirping wildly. You guys realize you have no idea what the fuck he's saying. Actually, let me double check. Do any of you guys know?
Robot.
Nope, you don't know this language.
None of us know binary.
It's not binary.
He's probably speaking in Sheeran.
Oh, speaking of Ed Sheeran, I definitely know that.
So I was trying to find a way to make the same fucking joke. I hate you.
I hate you all.
Is there a way you can like lead us somewhere? Or do you know how to write?
Does it have a recording component for audio or video?
I don't know
maybe.
what all I don't know what all Scrollcox is packed into it. If we could find the security room, that might be able to answer our questions. Wait, can Nahela
Fair
speak
enough.
Sheeran? She does not.
All right, let's head to the security room and see if we can locate some footage.
Okay, come on.
So you all head back to engineering, and BB like follows behind you guys. That console that Orion was looking at before is nice and lit up now.
All right, go do your stuff, Orion.
Orion, what's your computers?
Yeah, Ryan, what's your computers?
7.
7? All right, you go for it.
I have +8.
Oh,
Hey, you guys want to work together on this?
okay.
Yep, I'll help Whiskers.
All right, you are aiding
We're a bit of a
Whiskers.
dynamic duo of sorts.
Yeah.
What does helping give you? Does it give you +1?
It can give you a +1 unless you crit, and then it's a +2, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Counter offer. If I help, I can make it a +2, so it's +9 instead of a +8.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Oh shit! All right.
Cool.
Wait, how did you do
Alright.
that?
I'm a helpful
Well,
popper.
it's if he so
Helpful
if
popper?
Whiskers rolls a 25, then it gives Orion a +2 because it's an automatically critical success. But
After
that's
you
still
do
that would have been a
task, and plus
25 that we
descriptions,
rolled
checks to
directly for the
aid.
DC. So I don't really agree with the logic here, but oh.
So if you critically fail, it doesn't fuck everything up. That's really good.
Yes.
Orion,
and
you don't have to make that secret. Do you want to reroll that?
Sure.
You want to roll worse?
it went secret again.
That's okay. It does
Well,
that.
I just see your point.
Yeah, no,
Alright, 20.
it's much better. And then you want to throw that in, Whiskers? Beautiful,
Nice.
beautiful. Alrighty.
So 22.
So, with a little bit of poking some buttons here and there, and Whiskers leaning over and saying, "Oh wait, click this one," and he clicks it. You guys get the recording of what happened before the ship went dark. So, what plays out over the security cameras is you see the cockpit where the pilot, the co-pilot, and Scrollcox are sitting, and Scrollcox is like petting BB with his little bug hand. You hear the three of them, like the two pilots, like conversing before an alarm starts going off. What the hell is that? Looks like we're being hailed. Oh, that's not good. The entire ship rocks and then rocks again as you realize it's being shot at. The co-pilot, one of the blasts is so hard it makes the co-pilot like swing forward and bash his head onto the console before going limp. The pilot shouts. The pilot starts shouting his name, like, "Wake up! Wake the fuck up! God damn it!" And he like looks back at Scrollcox and says, "Go hide in engineering or something. I'll deal with this." And Scrollcox like scampers away into engineering with BB. He looks at BB as we cut to the engineering room that you're currently in and says, I have to get Scrollcox's voice correctly. Okay. BB, okay, you're going to stay here. I need you to go hide somewhere, okay? And then BB's like looking up at him. It's okay. I will come back. If anything happens, you tell Dr. Gilder what happened to her. And it does like, BB does a little salute, and then you see him scurry off to go hide in the crew quarters while Scrollcox starts putting on like a spacesuit just in case. Then you see the entire ship shake again before it's boarded, and people that are not the Void Serpents board the ship, swinging their guns around.
Impossible.
Before leading Scrollcox and the pilot off the ship, and then deactivating the power.
Can I underworld lore?
You sure
who
can.
Those guys are.
I will take. All right, so here are the skills that I will allow for this check. Any relevant lore, society, and I think that's it. Yeah, any relevant lore or society.
I do.
So underworld
All
lore,
right,
yes, you guys can both use that.
What is your question? What is your plus for it?
+4.
Okay, then we're both the same. So.
Yeah, but I get a +4 for aiding you. So.
Secretive, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What if I roll a society?
Society.
You said hidden, right?
To a dank river valley near you.
Going to
Society.
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 Alrighty. So that's a lot of really good checks. So, Baron, you can't make heads or tail of the symbol. Whiskers, you think you've seen it before, like when you were traveling around. Juras, you have no idea, but Echo. Oh, baby, you've seen these shitheads before.
I assisted Baron.
But never mind. In that case, one second. So in that case, how does that?
If you want, we could take the roll, but -4 it. What? My intention was to assist him, so.
Right, I forgot you were assisting him. So give me a second. So let me. So what?
So does a plus if it critted, I get a +2 on whatever the hell count. Unless I rolled really low, where it was impossible.
No, in that case, none of you are able to make heads or tails
Okay,
of
could
who
I
they are.
re-roll it?
You may.
Okay. Hey.
Sorry.
No. Why? Sorry.
Take your hero point back.
Damn.
Can I use my hero point?
Sure.
We
You
already-
go ahead.
Thank you.
Juras. Oh baby. You've seen these fuckers before.
Yay.
Alrighty. Let me grab their fucking thing real quick. Fucking I have it, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see. You guys, they work for Zid, right? That's what I said? Yeah. I think it's one of these. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Hmm. You know what? Throw that out the window. We're gonna use this one instead. Alright. As you guys are looking at it, Juris, realization begins to dawn on you as you see the symbol only for a moment. Less that you see the symbol and you recognize their tactics. It's Ascendant Legion.
Fuck.
And they
Oh.
just kidnapped the guy that you were supposed to go looking for.
Doctor, we're going to need to reevaluate this mission.
She looks very distraught. Alright.
Do you actively say that it's the Ascendant Legion?
I look at her and say, not saying we're not going to do it. We just need to think properly before confronting the Ascendant Legion.
And
Ooh. Echo backs
Can I
out of the
now-
room.
Can I now roll to identify what the Ascendant Legion is because the word was said?
yes, you may. You may roll society. Any of you can. Echo, you say you back out of the room?
I back out of the room.
You start backing out of the room?
Oh. Echo?
I am leaving.
Like leaving back to the ship leaving?
I'm going to start trying to.
Already. You start heading back to the
Okay.
ship. Hey, Orion, you want to reroll that?
Sure, I guess.
Hmm.
Eh.
Better. You think you've heard of them, but no, that's a no. No, that's a different kind of ascendant group that you took care of. Yeah, that's the wrong ascendant group. Yeah, you don't know.
Well, no idea.
It was the Ascendant Legion. Very different.
Yeah, very different. Different planet entirely. But let's see. Who has the highest perception?
Mine's a 7.
Let's see. 3, 8, 7. Juris notices first that Echo is leaving the room after hearing Ascendant Legion. And the doctor's like, God, of course it's a Legion.
We're the person's funding your group. Were they coalition or peacekeepers?
I'd say that they're more willing to work with the peacekeepers.
Yes, well, that definitely explains or helps to explain the Legion's involvement.
I'd say since
Any form of
sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, high-profile research in general would bring their attention to try to win the war effort, but especially if it's peacekeepers. Oh man. Yeah. Juras would have just let Echo leave. Like he thinks that's a very reasonable response to hearing the Legion's name.
Yeah, the next person who would notice is Orion. Just off that
Orion's
passive
gonna go after them.
perception. All right, you follow after Echo as she's getting ready to pass through the airlock to go outside.
He's just gonna follow them because they're going to. He's going to their ship, so he's gonna just go to the ship with her, and then probably talk to her.
Okay, so you guys are making the movement across at that point. The doctor like lifts her like thumbnail up and starts biting it like nervously.
Trying to think.
Why would they?
Oh,
Why would they take Scrollcocks? How do they even know that the ship was passing through here?
Obvious
Hmm.
answer. You leak.
Who would leak information? None of my scientists.
Not even that scientist that you know of.
could have gone through suppliers. Could have been slipped by a hacker. We're talking about the Legion. They could have any number of resources or spies available for something like this. But it's also something we can figure out while we're rescuing them. I want to roll drift lore to try to think about if I know of any locations like nearby or where they might be taking Scrollcocks, based on navigational patterns or like routes through this sector.
So
Is
you
that okay?
yes. So you squeeze in past Whiskers and up to the console. Roll me drift floor.
Okay.
Alrighty. So based off of what you're able to tell from the sensors, like where they came from, when the ship was originally intact, you get an estimate that they came from a small solar system nearby that you guys should be able to make the jump to within. Should only take like maybe 2-3 hours of travel.
Okay. And does the oh, of course it would. How long ago was this recording like dated?
The body in the cockpit didn't seem that old, and a quick look on the timestamp says that it's only been like maybe a day or two, based off like
Okay.
galactic standard time.
Okay. Mm. No, he would be thinking about the safety of his crew. All right. I'm going to nod and say, okay, we've got a general direction of where they could be headed. There's a few, there's a suspected outpost in a nearby solar system that we can attempt to locate. We can be there within 2 or 3 hours. But based on the reactions of my crew, well, of a guest on my ship, we'll need to make sure that everyone on board is, well, on board.
All right then. The doctor doesn't seem very happy about that, but she's not saying anything else.
You prepare anyways, Doc. Sadly, this is.
Don't misunderstand me. My only intention is to ensure the safety of any crew members that are not willing to risk themselves for this. In those cases, we can find a nearby world to drop them off on before we engage. From that point, even if I'm alone, I'll do everything I can.
Thank you, Captain. Yeah, that means more than me than I can find the words for. Skullcox is very important to me.
He smirks and says, "Don't get the wrong idea. I'm doing a lot of this for me." As his mind is on the legion, and he's like, "Ooh, ooh." Like,
Oh
he doesn't like
boy.
the peacekeepers. He doesn't mind the coalition. He fucking hates the Ascendant Legion.
Bum bum bum. So the four of you begin heading back, but Orion and Echo arrive at the ship before you.
Once they got on the ship. Echo, what's why the storm out?
I don't know. I just didn't want to be in the room. Is that too bad?
No, it's fine, but you sure that's the only reason?
I just have major issues with the Ascendant Legion. All right.
He moves in a little closer. Are they the people looking for you?
No.
Kind of talked about that a
no,
little. Oh, okay.
No. There's nothing like that. They're. I don't know. They're the cause of literally all of my issues in a long run kind of way.
Oh. So then we should fuck them up.
I wish I could be as confident as you about fucking them up. But it's like trying to punch an entire planet. It feels impossible.
It only feels impossible until you've done it. This time, you're not alone. You got like the five of us.
I wasn't alone then either.
Yeah. He puts his like arm around her and like begins like jostling her a little. But you got me this time, and I'm pretty great.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think you compare to an entire planet worth of people. I mean, I don't take it wrong. You're pretty strong. I mean, look at those arms, but I don't think it's the same.
Thank you for saving my ego there. But well, we're also not fighting the entire Ascendant Legion. We're probably gonna go after a small coalition, get in, fuck them up, get this Scrollcox guy, get out, easy peasy.
It's true, but I don't know. The moment we do that, if we're not careful, that's a target on our heads, and then they might just send most of them.
We're just one ship. They won't send a whole battalion after us yet.
They're very spiteful like that.
Oh, well, if that's the case, he trails off. If that's the case, and they want to send all of that at us, I could call in a couple favors, and I could get us some people who might be able to take a whole battalion of those ships.
Echo
The fact
reaches towards you and like ruffles your hair, like whatever.
The fact that you haven't like pushed me away from you means you're actually kind of listening.
I can see you're actually trying.
Of course I'm gonna try. I don't like when people are upset. If people are
Exactly.
upset, I can't annoy them because then they get actually upset, and that's just not good for me.
Exactly. I see you actually trying. I've seen bad people try to act good. Thankfully, you're just a good person acting like a dumbass sometimes.
Ah, that's my trick. I am a dumbass.
Oh, don't I know it? Alright. I'm gonna go to my room and think about this.
All right. When they inevitably come back, should I tell them you're on board for this mission?
Yeah,
All right. I'll tell them to leave you alone too.
thank you.
No problem.
When you head to your room, the room that you're staying in, Echo, Opal actually speaks up. Would you like me to seal the door?
No, that's okay. As I
Acknowledged.
pull out my phone or my little communicator. Is it like a walkie-talkie or is it like a phone?
I'd say they're like smartphones. The like way that you guys all communicate is like basically almost like a little Bluetooth headset that you guys like stick in your ear.
Oh, okay.
That's like communicators. That's how I picture them.
Imagine having ears.
Imagine having ears.
You got little ear holes. Lizards have ear holes.
Yeah, they have holes in their head for their
The literal literal holes.
Yeah. And you just push it in like a little Bluetooth speaker. You just doop.
Like the hole. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you plug
Then
the
after
hole.
like a while of me being in my room, Orion gets a text or a message that says, come visit anytime so we can talk more.
Hey. So in the meantime, while Echo goes to their room, the rest of the crew returns alongside. Do you guys bring BB with you?
Please.
Yeah.
It would be
Actually,
Baron would
fucked up
have
not to.
picked him up. Baron would have picked him up and dragged him along.
Oh, good. If you guys said no,
His
I was
little-
going back on that ship.
His like little like robot beetle legs are like squirming around as you're carrying him. Like,
No, I like to imagine, you know, like sometimes with like puppies, if you hold them above water, they do the swim anyways, even though they're not in the water. I think it looks like that, but in
yeah,
space.
that's what it looks like.
Nice.
If you could understand him, he'd be saying, "Unhand me."
And me, foul beast, I can swim on my own.
I don't understand you. I'm assuming you're saying this is fun, so continue to do it.
I don't understand you. You're very welcome.
He screams louder. So you guys return to the
yes,
ship.
the joys of Screech.
Screeching joy. So you guys arrive back on the ship. All seems to be okay for the moment. Echo locked herself in her room. What are you guys gonna do now?
Orion's like waiting at the airlock, so like when they come out, he can tell them right away. So like the second they got on the ship, he just chirps in, and Echo has a bit of history with the Ascendant Legion. So they are fine to go on this mission. However, they have requested to be left alone. Mission successful.
Understood.
Did you say mission successful? What?
Yeah, and what about it?
I'm going to regard Orion, Lord Whiskers, and Baron, and I'll say, and the three of you.
I don't know who they are, so
I mean, I grew up around them. Not exactly. I know how to handle myself against them.
To put this into perspective, imagine the force of the entire galactic peacekeepers with a lot less morals and a lot more guns.
Very zealous Strongest of the fittest, you know, those types, I'm sure.
Captain, would you like me to give Orion a document for studying?
No. Please.
You know,
I hate
actually,
you reading.
I agree. Don't give him a document. You should just tell him.
Give him a history
Bring it
book.
to
Gotcha.
him, wherever he's at the ship.
Provide him any necessary research materials. It is his discretion whether or not he makes use of them.
Got it. Assigning
I'm not
homework
going-
to Orion.
I still think Opal should just read it off to him, no matter where he is in the ship.
Meltari.
going
Give it to
to,
Meltari and have Meltari do it.
I'm gonna
No.
smirk and say, "Knowledge is power, young one."
Reading Rainbow.
He rolls his eyes. Alright, well, I'm down to fuck up these Ascendant Legion pricks. They sound like assholes, and I really want to hit them.
Yeah.
I am actually going to. This is gonna be funny. I'm going to nod, acknowledging my crew's acquiescence, and then I'm going to say, Opal, once we find this outpost, I would like to send an anonymous tip to the Galactic Peacekeepers suggesting a location of Ascendant Legion infiltration. About 2 hours after we make landfall there.
Absolutely, Captain. I will have it ready and prepped for sending.
Perfect. That way, anyone that's currently on board with potential problems with the Peacekeepers won't have to worry about any of those problems coming to fore.
Understood, Captain.
Fantastic.
All right then. I think that kind of wraps it up. We're just gonna get ready. We're gonna head off. We're gonna try to be sneaky if possible. I don't want to die.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Woo!
Anyone dies, it'll be me. You'll be good.
No, I'm not letting you die.
Alrighty, in that case, let's go ahead and wrap up for the day, boys.
Yeah.
Well, that has been, what, the 6th episode of Cyber Odyssey? If you want to check out any more, there is a playlist on my YouTube. That there's a link below. For now,
Go there. Go to the YouTube. There's literally hundreds of hours of content on that fucking YouTube.
there really is. I did the math.
3 other campaigns. Fully completed campaigns.
No, there's only 2
That
completed
shit is-
campaigns.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
Still,
only 2 completed campaigns.
And a one
they're
shot.
literally the
they're like
longest, longer running campaign.
Two one-shots.
You know what? I count the tower, or the one that guy did. That's completed, even though we didn't get too far in it.
Oh yeah, we all died in the basement, so it's technically completed. It's good enough.
Died in the basement? What the fuck?
We all died in the basement of the tower, the abomination vaults. He said we all went insane and died at the end.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess.
I guess I'll
and-
scrap Shen as a backup character in Kingmaker then.
Oh,
Yep. Sorry.
oh, not that one. The other one, the one that we did. Anyways,
In the
keep
same
your eyes
world.
open. We'll be doing another one shot here soon. It's horror themed. I'm very excited. And we'll see you all next time. Thank you, viewers, for viewing. Thank you, players, for playing, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Bye.